Hey everybody, my name's Jared from Buckenbull Model Trains, and I'm really excited to welcome you to the 9th episode of DCC Fridays. It's been going for a little while now, and this will be the first one officially kind of for the year after I've given myself a bit of a summer break and all that sort of stuff. So today I'm just going to give a really kind of quick update on some things that I did work on over summer that I'm really excited to announce and kind of put out there now. Hopefully some stuff that you're interested in or you'll find helpful for your modeling or something you're a little bit excited about and want to check out more. I won't be covering any kind of topic specifically today, but it's just going to be a shameless plug, little update for some stuff I've been working on. And I'm going to put in some other, I'll just talk about what's actually been happening generally in the community a little bit as well, like really only one announcement. But anyway, I'll get straight into it. So the first really big announcement that I'm excited about to launch is the fact that I have many new sound projects available now. They're on my website. There's going to be more sort of videos and things coming on the website, on Facebook, things like that about this. But off the top of my head, we now have a C-class project. So in Victoria, we've got Victorian C-class project. We've got a G-class project. We've got a South Australian BL, because sort of a lot of similarities between all of those. We've got a 422 project for New South Wales modelers. The 421 is actually also very suitable for my 42 SB GM project for the Go for Models loco. So if you've got a 421, that's appropriate for that as well. And what else? X class is there as well for the Victorian modelers, and I'll probably and 81 class. Yeah, that's probably the other major one. There's a couple others on there. Check it out. They've all got a kind of a page describing the horn, specifically the horn that is appropriate for the project, and then the prime mover that is appropriate for it. The other exciting news is that I'm actually going to be launching a 44 class project soon, depending on me receiving the files. So that's really exciting because I'm deliberately, really specifically trying to provide sound projects for kind of ready to run models that are available out there. So we've been able to do that for the latest Go for Models locomotives that are out there. But the 44 class is sort of the next one that I've been wanting to do for a while. So that's happening soon. Stay tuned. I'm hoping to launch that, as is stated on my website, in the third quarter of this year. Seeing how things goes, but we'll just exactly have to see how things go and stay tuned on that one. That's going to be exciting. And I'm planning to actually try and do more sound projects. These sound projects are, there's nothing sort of special about them that makes them suitable for N-scale, other than the fact that they can be loaded onto Zimo sound decoders, which are really quite small, particularly the new MS490. There's specifications of that particular sound decoder on my website in the shop section. It's really, really small and can fit in a lot of Australian N-scale stuff, which is smaller than British N-gauge locomotives and, say, American locomotives, things like that. So that's the really key factor that I'm going for Zimos. Now, having said that, I am in the process of applying to become a dealer of ESU. That's another exciting announcement. And I'm going to be then, of course, able to load ESU projects onto ESU decoders, provided they will fit, provided that that's going to fit in the locomotive. So that will open up actually to a number of Alco locomotives and things like that ESU has recordings of. And plus there's other Australian companies that will sell the files, all that sort of thing. So it opens up a whole nother can of worms, which is really exciting. So that'll, of course, all of these projects, of course, are available for me to do the complete installation. I've got stock of speakers. I'll probably recommend adding Keep Alive. I've got stock of that. I can do the installation, or I can very easily also provide you with the decoder loaded with the sound file. And actually on that, the sound files from me at this stage are actually free, in the sense that if you buy a Zimo decoder, like a blank one, or a Zimo decoder from my website with BMT file as the option, there's no additional cost there, I believe. I hope I'm not telling a lie, but I'm pretty sure that's how I set it up. So that's kind of to entice you to check it out, and to sell my product a bit better and promote it a bit. So that's exciting. So that's pretty much everything I believe it's happening with sound. I'm expecting stock of the MS490s that we've all been waiting for a long time to be shipped from Austria early next week, which will be great. Now, moving on to some more announcements and stop talking about sound stuff. Although I am still talking about sound stuff, I've got very quick one. I've got new stock of the 15x8, which is this one here, very small little speaker, and I've got new stock of the 12x8 speaker. Got plenty of these in stock now, with enclosures as well. And I believe you can see in this video, here's another announcement. This is the most recent kind of thing that's happened for me. I have bought an Anycubic Photon Mono 3D resin printer, and I'm going to be investigating 3D printing some more enclosures. The enclosures for these little speakers I haven't got photos of on my website yet, but that is coming, and I'm looking at just printing some different shaped enclosures. If you need anything specific, we can do it, and I'll do probably a number of them and have them in stock for any sort of variations. I'm not looking to do anything super specific. I will need to charge for what I do with this, but yeah, I'm excited about having the 3D printer here and able to do some things with that. So that's cool. Now I believe that is actually I believe I have covered all of my news. Yes, no, I've left this to last, but the news other than stuff I've been doing, which is not really that exciting, the really big exciting news that you've probably already seen all over Facebook, but to put it here as well, Auscision from here in Sydney, where I live, Auscision Models, producer of lots of Australian HO, predominantly HO, they've done a bit of O scale as well, Australian prototype, locomotives, wagons, passenger stock, etc., everything. They, as you've probably already heard, they are producing everything. They're producing it. They're aiming to produce a whole number of things that they have produced in HO already in N scale. They're hoping to do it in N scale. They announced an NR locomotive. We've now actually seen, they've got it in their shop at Seven Hills on display. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm keen to see it. They've got on display a sample of their N scale NR fitted with sound. They've shown a video of it running, and they've also unveiled I believe it's a coal hopper, that the particular era that it's from I'm not completely familiar with, but I believe it's a coal hopper with a lid on it. Nevertheless, it looks fantastic, so that's really exciting, and I believe there are other wagons or things in the works from different news and announcements I've seen, so we'll stay tuned on that. And I think we've heard as well that there's another 3 locomotives coming as well, which we're unsure of what they are going to be yet completely, so keep guessing and hang out for what those will be. So that's exciting. So that's about it for me. Yeah, covered ESU, the sound projects. Yeah, if there's anything else I think of, I'll talk about it probably next week. I'm going to talk about I'm going to run through the complete kind of overview of the new Go for Models SBGM42 class sound project and how all of those features kind of work. And that will actually be the standard for all of my Zimo sound projects. And well, it is the standard. All of those features I've just basically copy pasted straight across. So stay tuned for that. And thanks again, and have a great weekend. Cheers. Bye.